Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Thankful Thursdays. Now this is a series that is going to run Thursdays in November 2023. There is a playlist down below and I will also have links to everyone who is going to be playing along sometime during the month. The only criteria is you have to scrapbook about something you're thankful for, someone you're thankful for, something about thankfulness. We're doing loose and easy because I don't feel like I should be able to tell you what you should be thankful for or how you should express it. So, if you guys didn't know, I'm very thankful for my husband, Christopher. This is a photo of us from last year. Not exactly sure the date, but that is us. And I've got some products to scrapbook about us. So let's see what I can do. Guys, so I am starting out with all of the papers and things that I pulled out to scrapbook this layout with. I have this beautiful sheet of basil cardstock. Could not tell you what the color is because I trimmed off that branding edge and it is in the trash, but you know what? It's right on top. It is, what color is this? Lagoon. It's a beautiful color. It is going to be the background here. And I've got this purple paper right here that I had used for a different layout and I had saved it. So I went ahead and did some torn edges. I had actually fussy cut out some of the florals from the opposite side of the paper, so I thought it would be really cool if I could use this side of the paper here. So I went ahead and did that and placed that down on top of the cardstock. Now these leaf papers are from a Chamel paper, and it is her newest line, Main Character Energy. Just a little plug, I do have it up in the shop. And this paper is called Look Up. On the opposite side, it's some grid paper. So I cut that down a little bit, distressed the edges, and tucked it in to the pocket that kind of formed there. And I decided I did not want the leaves down here at the bottom as well. I wanted to bring in some more of that purple color. So I'm going ahead with this piece of paper, and I'm pretty sure this is a Kaisercraft paper. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. I distressed those edges as well and go ahead and tuck that into the other almost pocket. Now this paper right here has that birch looking bark on it, and I thought that that would be completely appropriate for a photo at the winery, even though there really aren't any birch trees at the winery. They have some trees like in the lawn area, and they have some decorative bushes and things, but not a whole lot of birch trees in the winery in Livermore. But you know, I was feeling very naturey, and I figured that this would work out just great. So I went ahead and distressed those edges too, because why not? Feel like I'm in a distressed edged mood right now. And then I'm going to use this chipboard frame out of this chipboard 12 by 12 sheet. It says the best of times on it, and I figured that would be completely okay for this photo. I mean, look at us. We do look like we're having a grand old time, and we do. We, whenever we go to Kincannon, we have a fabulous time. We used to go on a regular basis because it was up the road from us. Now, not so much. I think we've been once since we've lived in Washington, which you might be like, Sandy, that is ridiculous that you're a little sad that you're not going. But, you know, it wasn't just the fact that we went to the winery. We would just have great conversations with each other and sit there and talk about, you know, things that had happened in the past, things that we want to happen in the future. It was just a real calming and relaxing atmosphere where nothing else in your world was affecting you, and you could just be with each other and enjoy each other's company, enjoy some wine, enjoy some snacks, and just bask in the beauty that is Livermore, California, right? Like, it's Straight up, that's what we did. And it was always a good time, right? Like we haven't found a winery here that gives us that same kind of feeling. To be fair, we've only been to two. The first one really messed up. They double charged us, which was a whole situation on getting that rectified. And then the second one we went to is all the way in Leavenworth, which is hours away. So it's not something that you can like pop over, because, you know, let's go to the winery and pop over kind of thing. So anyway, I'm talking about the winery and how awesome it is. So I don't know, maybe you think I'm thankful for wineries, but really I am thankful for Christopher. And in my journaling, yes, you guys, I actually journal. I talk about how, you know, we reminisce and think about things and things like that here at the winery. We like to tease that we like to do the same things at home that we like to go out and do. We like to sit. I know that sounds terrible, but we like just sitting together and talking and hanging out, and sometimes just being silent together. You know, when you've been married 25 years, you don't always have to talk. Sometimes it's just nice to sit and hold hands in the silence, and we do that too. It's kind of crazy because I remember this day specifically. We were talking about how we ended up both wearing blue, and isn't that funny how sometimes that works out. Sometimes we get dressed and we come out and we're wearing like basically matching outfits, so one of us changes. Not all the time, sometimes we match, but one of us changes probably about half the time. And then we were talking about, can you believe that we are living in California on the other side of the country, and we're sitting at a winery eating chocolate-covered almonds, and Sandy is sipping wine because Christopher does not drink. And let me just put a little caveat in there, because I've been asked a couple times privately. Christopher chooses not to drink because he doesn't enjoy it. He doesn't like the taste of alcohol. It is not an alcohol problem. He is not an alcoholic or a recovering alcoholic. He hasn't drank enough in his life to even be considered a social drinker. He just doesn't like it. I did have some messages, not recently, but a little while ago, asking me how I could go to the wineries when he doesn't drink. But it's a choice that he doesn't drink. It's not a problem. Like he chooses not to drink because of flavor, not because of he has a problem with the alcohol. So anyway, just wanted to put that out there in case that was floating around anyone's head. I would never take my husband to a winery if he had a problem with alcohol. I don't think that would be appropriate, but whatever. That being said, now I'm going to get into the journaling. And this is where I'm talking about, you know, who thought we would have ever ended up here. First of all, I always swore I would never, ever live in California. Ever. I just had no desire to go there, no desire to be there, no desire to even see it. But, you know, things change. I also swore I wasn't going to marry a man named Christopher, and I wasn't going to marry a mechanic, and I surely wasn't going to marry a man with Polish heritage, and I married a Christopher, who is an aircraft mechanic, and is Polish. So there we are. Yeah, and here he is, and he is the most perfect man in the world for me. And he is just amazing. The crap he has had to put up with, I hate using the word, but the trauma that I've had from my life that he has dealt with patiently and kindly, and has just always proved himself over and over when he didn't need to. I put my issues onto him, and he never had to prove himself, yet he did it over and over again, just because he loves me so much. And you guys, I won with him. I definitely don't deserve this man. I don't deserve his love, and I don't deserve how he dotes on me. And he does. And you guys have no idea how thankful I am for him. And I just love him so much. You have no idea. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Check out the links below. Check out the playlist. We have some people that can't add to the playlist. You know, playlist issues. Thanks a lot, YouTube. But anyway, that's what it is. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.